All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to tonight's $1 million Franchise Factor training. We do this every single Wednesday night. Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So I appreciate you guys for hopping on here live tonight, and also appreciate anyone who's watching the replay. Thanks for taking the time to get this information. And so this is truly our $1 million Franchise Factor training because we have members who have followed this training and have earned over seven figures, and we have several people who have exceeded the six-figure mark. Okay, so this is one of the trainings you want to definitely plug into and take notes and learn it, do it, and teach it. But we do have an event coming up here in Las Vegas, and is less than 1 month away. So it's called the Defend the Dream Conference. So it begins on Sunday night. There's a meet and greet on January 11th. Training is on Monday and Tuesday, January 12th and January 13th. And a lot of fun. I believe there may be in-person tickets available. If so, if you want to find out, contact Coach Will and he can let you know if there are in-person tickets available. But I believe you can still purchase online tickets. Once we go online, there will be a Facebook group created that will stream the recorded portions of the training in a Facebook group, and tickets are $97 for both in-person and online attendees. So definitely, you guys definitely want to attend either online or in person, and make sure you take a lot of notes because our boot camps are a lot of fun, but very emotionally impactful and also very informative. And many people have taken their businesses to the next level after attending just one boot camp. And so I want to congratulate many of the members who have achieved rank or commission milestones. I know several people hit diamond this past week with Godasana, Coach Troy. I saw some people with who else? I saw Lori. I saw some Stephanie and some other people who hit Dr. Lorena. I saw several people who hit diamond with Godasana, which is amazing. And so, well, congratulate you guys on that. And I also want to congratulate anyone who has attained any specific commission milestones with the company. Great job, and appreciate you guys for saying yes to the opportunities and for being passionate about sharing the opportunities and these products with people you know, which is great. So Franchise Factor, we broke this down into four parts, but our training, which starts on Sunday nights, so it's Sunday, then there's Tuesday, then there's tonight's training, then Friday we have a more of an informal meet and greet where people can hop on there and ask questions directly from me. But these trainings we do on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays are focused on having unified duplicatable training systems, just like a traditional business franchise, a McDonald's, a Subway, any franchise, they have a system in place for their franchisees to learn it and do it and teach it to their employees. Okay. We also focus on having sequential learning. So we focus really on mindset and skill set training. And then we have the percentages, which are the 70%. So 70% of people are going to die broke, which is a known fact according to insurance company statistics. And the same with your business. 70% of people who tell you they want to join your business and have you as their sponsor so they can make a lot of money, so they can quit their jobs or maybe retire their spouse. Those people are going to quit. So just accept that and always remember it's not you. Okay, it is them because they're not plugging into what we teach and applying it. The three percenters, those are what we call the rock stars in the network marketing profession. They're the people who join any company and they're successful anywhere they go. They're very charismatic. They attract people to them. So people follow them from company to company to company, but those people never have the type of success that three percenters do because it's all about them. They have their own way of doing things. They don't attend any trainings. It's about them. Three percenters aren't duplicatable. Okay. And then you have the 27 percenters. Those are all of us who are here tonight and people who plug into the trainings on Sundays and on Tuesdays and the Zooms on Monday for testimonials, and then the Detox Divas Thursdays and the business overview on Thursday evening, who invite guests. That's all of us here. So I appreciate you guys for showing up. And the 27 percenters recognize this business model is it represents the long game, right? So it's not a get rich quick type of deal. Is something where you can get rich, but it may take time for most people. Then we also focus on having resources and repetition. So we share the books. Coach Will shared 10 new books on Sunday's training, and we also provide the videos, the trainings, the scripts for some things. And we also focus on repetition because what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. And as far as the duplicatable training system, the lost art in network marketing is teaching people to teach people to teach people. So if you can duplicate yourself down to three generations in your organization, you will easily become a six-figure, maybe even seven-figure earner here. All right. So that's why it's important to teach people, to teach people, to teach people. That's the purpose of all the trainings we do. So because we're growing fast, with GoToSign now it's $9.95 to become a member with the digital product, the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good product, and participate in the pay plan. People are joining like wildfire, fire, and the company sent an email out. Some of us maybe have received it, and it was meant to go to inactive members for the 30-day subscription for the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good digital product. Those people are joining, so teams are growing fast. And so people are having success promoting their business, earning commissions. They're not plugging into what we teach here, which is fine. If what they're doing is working and is legal and ethical, keep doing that. We don't want anyone to feel they have to do what we teach. People can do what they want. We are all independent consultants. However, if what anyone is learning and doing is not yielding results that they expected to see, by all means, plug into our teaching here. But we never want to step on anybody's toes and make them feel they have to do what we teach. We're just teaching what works. Now, as far as the value we have with the company, Green Organics is our parent company. Okay, we have GoDasana, which is our personal care division, our cosmetic division. We also have essential oils. We have some personal care products with the tooth powder, deodorant, the soap, the cleaning products, the detergent. We also have the digital product now, which is $10 to get to do that. And then there's black seed oil, which is amazing. And then Heart by Naturals is primarily supplements and superfoods, but we have products with both companies that work, and they're connected to a very aggressive pay plan that rewards people who are sharing the benefits of the opportunity and the products with people they know, which is great. So that's the value you have here. So as far as your business, write this down. So write this down. Always remember this because we all have access to the same websites, the same back office, the same products, and if your business isn't growing, okay, it's not the company, it's not your sponsor's fault, it's not the back office, it's not the products, it's you. Okay, so tell yourself this is my business and I am making it work. Okay, and so if your business isn't working the way you want it to work, you need to go back and reflect and determine if there's something you know and you're not doing, and you need to start doing it consistently, or there's something you don't know you need to know and start doing. Okay, there's only two things. Okay, so let's talk about our vision. We're here to bring the power of plants we're bringing the power of plants, emotional, mental, and physical wellness to the people of the world. We're here to facilitate financial independence and personal growth worldwide. Our mission is to capture 1% of the $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry. It's probably over $7 million now. I know by the end of this year, it's going to be $7.3 trillion or over 7 trillion, right? So by the end of this year, it's going to be $7.3 trillion dollars. So it's huge. And many of you guys who are consistently, becoming a product and introducing people to the opportunities and the products, you guys are going to eventually watch your businesses grow to that seven-figure or more level, right? Our models dream, fight, win. You must have a dream you're willing to fight for. And as long as you don't give up and quit, you are going to come out with the win. So I'm going to pause right here. I want to do a quick overview. This is something new I'm doing today. Hopefully you guys find this information valuable. So I want to do quick recaps of the trainings we had on Sunday. That was with Coach Will. He shared a lot of information. And then last night's training with Coach Will and with Coach Seymour and with Coach Will. So if you attended Sunday night's training, type one. Just let me know if you attended or watched the replay. If you watched the replay, type replay or type one. Thank you, Miss Charlotte. That's Sarge on here. So Sunday night training, just want to give you guys this a quick recap of what we'll cover. It's high level. So as far as your alarm clock, okay, that's your opportunity clock. So for people who wake up to an alarm clock every day, that's your opportunity clock. So that's your opportunity to go out and make a difference in someone's life today, that the day your alarm goes off. So look at your alarm clock as your opportunity clock. And who has been waking up and clapping their hands and saying it's going to be a great day? Who's been doing that consistently? I started doing it. My watch goes off at 4:58. This buzzes. Usually I'm up before that. I wake up. I sit on the edge of the bed. I don't clap too loud because my wife is asleep, but I clap my hand and I say, it's going to be a great day, right? It's going to be a great day. So that literally helps you start your day on a positive note. And then if you have the feel good, be good, do good subscription, that just solidifies your day starting out right. And then Coach Will talked about the breathing, the types of breathing, right? And so let me mess up, my buttons keep moving around. Talked about breathing, and so that's with the feel good, be good, do good subscription. That exercise is one of my favorite ones to do. But as far as breathing, those are some things, breathing effectively, those are some things successful people do. In through the nose, because your nose filters, the bacteria and dust, and then out through the mouth. Okay. And then he talked about the magic of thinking big. And then Coach Will listed I talked about the five things, successful people do, ultra successful people do. And then he listed 10 books. Coach Seymour last night was amazing. His teaching last night. Who was on last night's training and remembered what he taught? What two new words did Coach Seymour teach last night? Just want to see. He went through some questions, right? He went through some questions about, some that prospects may ask. Yeah, yes, and. So those are two key words you are going to want to incorporate into your responses to people when they have objections to what you shared. Okay, so it's all about communicating effectively. Okay, and a lot of what Coach Seymour shared last night, they're all in Bob Tom Big Al Schreider's books. They're all there. So if you guys don't have any of his books, go get his books. And Coach Will talked about why people quit, right? And so that was very simple. Five things, no goals. So that's why it's important to have people attend this training so they can know what goals they need to set. Know what helps you, what hurts you bored. Then Coach Will talked about, new people being surprised about rejections. They're surprised when they send a text to their family member and friends and they get rejected, right? We have to prepare people for that. Then Coach says, people join under false pretenses. This is where people make these promises, right? You're going to make all this money right off the bat. That's not the case, right? Some people think they don't have to put in any work, right? You have to put in the work. And then number four was the promise of building under them that is not fulfilled, right? People, especially with Goal to Sign, there's a matrix, and there are some people who simply join because they expect to receive spillover, and there are people who are promising people they will receive spillover. Okay, I never promise anyone they will receive spillover in the matrix with Goal to Sign or even HBN in the binary, but I tell them we have a very active team that's growing and there might be spillover, but I don't guarantee it. And I always tell people if they want spillover, they need to be the spillover creator and they sign people up, create spillover. Right. And then the last thing is people aren't exposed to the different ways of doing the business. They only know what seems to them was too complicated to do the business. This is why it's important to plug them into our training so they know there are 1,000 ways to do the business. You don't have to do all 1,000 ways. Some people wear t-shirts, some people wear buttons, some people use online like me. I work at home, I use a lot of the internet. Some people use their car. So different ways of doing your business. Coach Charlotte, Coach Seymour, they're face to face, right? They talk to people. They keep products on hand, right? Just like Gina and Roz do. Okay, so there's 1,000 ways to do the business, but people, when they're new, they get confused. And remember, a confused mind is not going to do anything. So this is just a quick recap of the trainings from the past Sunday and then last night. But thanks, Chris. I'm glad you guys found this. Just found this. If you found this informational, valuable. If you found this valuable, just like type five. If you guys would like me to continue doing this, first time doing it tonight, I figured just want to do a high level recap. If you guys missed it, the training, go back and watch them. And they're all on the One Team One Dream YouTube channel. Especially all the trains are good, right? I'll go back and watch them all, rewatch them all the time. So then now we're back to this. So we're at part three this week. This is third Wednesday. So now we're going to go straight to the creating a preliminary candidate list of 20 to 50 people. Then we talk about the hot market, warm market, social media, master the art of the invite, and learn how to present the business in a way that duplicates. So that's why we're here tonight. And thank you, everybody, for commenting below. Appreciate you guys. All right, so when you first join, right, when your new members join, right, they want to create that preliminary candidate list of 20 to 50 people. Now, they don't want to do anything with the list. They just want to go through their contacts and their phone. That's where most people's preliminary candidate lists are going to come from. Now, if people don't have any contacts in their phone, maybe they're probably going to have to use social media, right, or a place where they can list 20 to 50 people that are candidates. Okay. And these first 20 to 50 people should be hot market people who they know, people who people who you love them and they love you. My nephew, I just text him today. He's 31 years old. He's my hot market. My little sister, right? She's my hot market. Both my older sister, hot market. I text them today doing what the feel good, be good, do good instructions had at the end of the day, just checking in on them, letting them know they matter. However, whenever I want to share a new product or something that comes from the company, they get a text, right? They're my hot market. Your warm market, that's people who aren't in your hot market and you know them, right? They could be acquaintances, could be people you work out, you see at the gym every day. It could be people you see in your normal activities, right? Going to the store, right? Going to the dry cleaner for people to get their clothes dry cleaned. Miss Charlotte is involved in several groups in Atlanta, right? Because she's military veteran and she meets a lot of people. Her grandkids are involved at school, so it could be other parents she's meeting, she's seeing teachers. Those are all warm market people, and also people on the internet. Okay, also on your Facebook friends and Facebook followers and TikTok and Instagram, whatever, right? And just think of some other ways that are people who are in your warm market. Jessica says, my mom subscribed today from the gift subscription. I have her. Awesome stuff, right? That's congratulations. And then social media, right? Those are going to be the other people, could be warm market. Maybe some social media people could be your cold market, right? So these are the three primary people that will be on your candidate list: hot market, warm market, and then some of your social media contacts, right? I like social media because you can look at and see what people are about, and you can kind of pick and choose who you want to reach out to about the business, who you want to make connections with. Everyone that's on social media may not be a good fit for your team, right? For what we're doing here, just because of what they post, right? So make sure you guys are looking at what people post on social media before you reach out and make that connection, because some people may not be a good fit, right? And then we have mastering the art of the invite. So this is where, Coach Will has shared scripts, and I believe one of our recent trainings has some specific scripts for the holiday season. And who has used any of those scripts? Who has sent at least one message using the scripts Coach Will taught us a couple weeks ago? At least who's used? I know Rasan. I don't know if Rasan's on here tonight. I know Rasan, he has. Rasan here. He said he sent me screenshots of people who responded. Miss Charlotte, Linda, right? Who else? Jessica. Yeah. And so some people respond, Lillian. Some people respond. Some people don't, right? Some people may not respond for like a week or two. That's okay. Okay, but you want to master the art of the invite. And so a lot of the information comes from Tom Big Al Strider's books, right? Especially Iceberg Breakers, which is really good. and then learn how to present the business in a way that duplicates. Okay, so this is where you want to use your tools to introduce people to either the business or the products or both. Okay, so that is why we're here tonight. So your preliminary can list, hot market, warm market, social media, I kind of covered that already, right? Mastering the art of the invite. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment in the chat. Richard used them too. Master the art of the invite. So in order to invite people to check out the information, you got to have rapport, right? So the scripts Coach Will share with us for the holiday, message for people to make money before, during the holiday season, before the first of the year, before the new year. You got to have rapport with these people. So many times when people like or react to any post you made or comment on your post, if they're not a member of the company, you have some rapport, right? You can reach out to those people, thank them for liking or commenting on your post or watching your story. Okay. And then you lead into asking questions, you have rapport, and then you also want to have trust. Okay. It's because people like doing business with people they like, with people they have rapport with. Okay. And like people, for me, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So I'm in a couple of Pittsburgh Steeler groups. So whenever I comment in the group and people like my stuff, if I send them a friend request and message them, I have rapport. And Steelers fans tend to trust each other. It's a weird thing. Something about having all those Super Bowls and that black and gold. The Steelers fans just trust each other. Baltimore Ravens fans, I don't know how they operate, but the Steelers fans, we pretty much we're tight, right? And so, but people are doing business with people they trust. I'm messing with Jerry. He's a Baltimore fan, and Coach Will, he's not on here tonight, but it's not like that. So anyway, but people like doing business with people that like and trust. Think about you. When you go what the grocery store you shop at, you buy there because you trust they're going to have good prices and they have good products and good ingredients. I see you, Jerry. Coach Will's not here. I don't think Coach Will's not here tonight, but it's by having trust. Then you want to use the right words. So this is where it's important to make sure you're reading the books, attending our trainings, so you use the right words because you can literally, guys, you can talk the right person out of joining your business just by the words you sent them or said to them. So it's important to use right words. Don't be hypey, just be relatable. And I like using Chat GPT sometimes to help with some of the responses, which is great. I'll just take that person's response, copy it in the Chat GPT, and tell it, hey, can you draft a few relatable responses for me to send? Okay, and ChatGPT is great. You can just copy and paste those responses, but that will help you use the right words. And so that's mastering the art of the invite. You got to have rapport, you got to have trust, and make sure you're using the right words. And then as far as presenting the business in a way that duplicates. Okay, this isn't about you. Many of you can talk about the pay plan. Most of you can talk about the products all day long. Okay, but you want to use third party validation. Like for me, I can talk about the products, the pay plan all day. But when someone reached out to me, I don't do the talking. I use many of the videos we have that shares the information, right? It's recorded. I don't have to worry about leaving out any words. I'll just send them a video. And that helps to validate the opportunity. It's a third party tool. Okay. So what you want to do is if you have any guests or prospects that may be interested in the business opportunity or the products, you want to invite them to our events. We have our Zooms. On Monday night is testimonials. On Thursday night is more of the product overview discussion. And then after the Detox Divas, we have the Thursday night business opportunity overview. And also guests can also attend these trainings and see what value they get for free for as little as $9.95 a month. Okay, so use these Zooms, guys, to help use these Zooms as your tools to help your business grow. Videos, those are where you share the replays that are posted on the One Team One Dream YouTube channel. You can do a three-way call or a group chat. Some people prefer, talking to a live person or communicating with a live person. So sometimes you can do a three-way call with, it can be your plugged-in support team. It could be someone, you're close with or cool with, right? Anyone within the company, you can do a three-way call and have that person validate the information and even do a group chat. I've been invited to several group chats with people, and they create a group chat on Facebook. They add me to it, add their prospect, and then they introduce a prospect to myself, and I go about asking questions and answering questions the prospect has. Right? So that's a great way to grow your business, right? And a lot of your resources, guys, are going to be on the One Team One Dream YouTube channel to help you as far as videos. All right, we have the new member orientation. That's for new members who sign up, so they can see what's necessary to be successful here. And then we have The Perfect Business by Robert Kiyosaki. That's an industry validation, a network marketing industry validation tool. Not long, it's about 10 minutes long, but good video. You have Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales, which is an excellent 28-minute video that really validates the industry. We have Rise of the Entrepreneur, another documentary about network marketing, validates the profession. Band Class Part 1 and 2 is about 16 minutes long by Mark Yarnell. Okay. He's the one that wrote your first year in network marketing. That video is probably my favorite one to send the prospects who don't know what network marketing is. So these are great videos to send to people who we want to educate about the business model of network marketing, right? And then replays of testimonials, the Detox Divas, and the business overview. Those are videos you can send to people. So let those videos do their talking and explaining for you. And when I send those to people, I always tell the person, once you watch this, let me know what you liked about the information. Okay, I don't tell them to get back with me with any questions. I just tell them, here's a video, watch this, and let me know what you liked about the information. And then sometimes I give it a day or two, and I'll follow up to see if they watched it. Okay. Right. And then Why Network Marketing with Tony Robbins, a good validation video. Professor Charles King explains network marketing. Top economist Harry Dent talks network marketing. 4 things successful network marketing professionals do. That's more of a training video. It's not long. And then the Golden Sound, the 92-second sizzle video, right? That one's available. And then Coach Will's books. I took them off here, but Coach Will has several books. But the ones highlighted in red are the most important ones for yourself. And then Brilliant Compensation and Band Class are probably my top 2. Okay. And feel free to comment which ones, as far as educating people about network marketing, are your favorite videos to use. And if they're not on this list, feel free to share with anyone that aren't on this list. So, but Band Class is probably my favorite, and then Brilliant Conversation is my second favorite. I like those two because at the end of the video, it has a call to action. So it directs the viewer to take action, right? It tells them to get back with the person that shared the video with them, right? All right, so this is what it looks like with the company. Your first 5 years, either in network marketing or with the company. Some people, this is your very first network marketing company, which is awesome. So the columns represent your years. The red arrows indicate how much time you're going to spend devoted to the business, and the dollar symbols show how much you're going to make each year. So your first year, you're new either to network marketing or you're new to the companies. Okay, so you're learning. You don't know a lot. Okay, and so you're sharing the opportunity, you're sharing the products, you're getting those because right now people they don't really believe and trust you yet, right? They think it's one of these pyramid things, and they're telling you no. So your income not gonna be a whole lot in year 1, but year 2 you're getting better. You're attending the trainings, you're reading the books, you're watching the videos, you're using right words. Some people who told you no in year 1, now they see you haven't quit. They're coming to you and wanting information, so your income goes up more in year 2. Year 3, you are on your way to becoming a network marketing professional. It takes most people 3 to 5 years to become a professional in this profession. 3 to 5 years. And these are the people that stick with one company, not the people that go from company to company to company every year. So by year 3, you're plugged in, you've read the books, you attend the trainings, right? We have the resources and repetition when you're hearing the same information, and more people are telling you yes. Okay. And you're having some people who told you yes, who also want to earn income. So they are also doing what you taught them to do. Okay, and they are earning income. So in year three, your income goes up more. Year four, you are probably a professional. At this point, you're still recruiting people, not as many as you were recruiting your first 3 years, which is normal. You're picky about who you sign up. You don't have to sign up everybody, but you're having duplication happening within your organization. You have a couple people that caught the vision and they plugged in, and their organization is growing. Your income goes up more in year four. Year five, you're a professional. You're probably hosting calls or meetings with your team, once a week, to have like a quick Zoom to check in, right? Maybe you're doing like a local meeting once a month with your team, and you're having duplication happening. People are ranking up. More people, other people are saying yes within your organization, but your income goes up more in year five. Now, if this makes sense, guys, just type a dollar symbol if this makes sense. I just want to make sure I'm not going too fast and don't want to, leave anybody out. All right, thanks. All right, so what I've seen happen, okay, over the years, and I've been connected to people. I know people who they join us personally, they join us and they got to year two or year three. They were having success, guys. One person made over $500,000. One person was over a quarter million. They got to like year three, between year two and year three, and they thought their success was because of them. So, and someone was in their inbox telling them, hey, there's another company you can join. It doesn't have any auto ship, and you can do this subscription and blah, blah, blah. They go join this other company, right? And it wasn't what they thought. And so when they did that, they went back to year one with that new company. They lost their downline, they lost their income, they lost their residual income that had been built up. They also lost credibility because ever since then, they've been with three and four other companies trying to find that magic they had when they joined HBM, when they could have just stuck with us. And people don't realize, guys, we have probably the top CEO in network marketing, Paula Scarcella. She's fair. She's already wealthy. She wants more people to build wealth. And we have Alexander Brighton, who has formulated some amazing products. So people forget we have the pay plan that's aggressive, and we have a great owner, CEO, and the products. All three of those are amazing. So don't be the person, guys. Once you start seeing real success, and you start seeing, your bank balance go up, and don't just be humble. Be humble, and don't be that person that gets distracted and wants to go join another deal, right? Because it's not gonna be the same. And don't be the person that starts over every year by going from company to company to company. And I know people who have been in network marketing for 20 years, 15, 20 years, but they've been with a new company every year. So it's like having 15 or 20 year ones. And yes, Coach Seymour, they not like us, as Kendrick Lamar would say. It's different here. We're not hypey. We're not flashing commissions. We're not flashing cars and houses. This, we're about helping customers experience these products and improve health conditions. Jerry's down 40 something pounds. The A1C numbers are normal, right? Cosimore is reverse health conditions. Lillian, off of 75 medication. So we are about making an impact and helping people get ahead financially, right? And so for people who are with us, want to build a business, to be truly committed and maximize your income with Golden Sana, you gotta be at 50 BV or more. Right now, we can give away 5 or 6 of the 9.95 subscriptions. You can take $50 and buy 6 feel good, be good, do good subscriptions, give those away for 30 days. And guess what? When someone redeems the subscription, you get a commission for that. It's great. And they show up in your back office as an active member, but 50 BV is the minimum required to maximize your commissions with GoToSana. Okay, with HBN, it's a little bit more, is 100 CV or more. Okay, so that opens up the entire HBN pay plan, but that's how you can determine if someone is committed. If someone joins us for $9.95 and they say they want to make $100,000 a year, it's going to take a long time to get to make $100,000 at being at $9.95 because their commissions, as far as their fast start, is capped at 30% of 9.95. Their matrix commission is only 30% of I'm sorry, is only 3% of 9.95, right? So 50 BV is Goldasana and 100 CV with HBN is where you want to be at to maximize your income if you are building the business. If you're a customer, that's great. But as far as business builders, this is how you want to let people know, tell people the truth. This is where these are the numbers you want to be at if you want to maximize your income. So as far as how it works with GoldAsana, right? We have the cashback program with your auto delivery order. You receive up to 30% cash back. I used mine last night to buy another bottle of the Rosemary Cineo oil. I seem to go through that bottle every 2 months, right? So I use my MRP points to buy a new bottle last night. Then you also qualify for retail commissions, which are lifetime. They're 30% plus any overrides you qualify for. There's matrix income, which if you're at 50 BV with GoldAsana, you qualify for 6% in matrix as opposed to 3%. Then there's matrix matching income up to 56% down to 12 levels in your matrix. And then there's a power 3 bonuses. Money adds up, right? And then HBN pay plan is richer because there's more ways to get paid and commissions are higher because the volume is higher. But the cash back up to 30% with your auto delivery order, I use mine to buy another bag of Mind, right? We have the customer sales bonus, which is for the first 90 days of your people you sign up. So for the first 90 days of each person you enroll, every time they order, you receive a 30% commission. Okay. If you are at the 100 CV with HBN. Okay. All right. Then we have the binary bonus, which is either 4% or 12%. And then you have the star matrix bonus, which is the secret sauce to the HBN pay plan. That money adds up fast. There's a weekly lifestyle bonus. Once you hit platinum, the company will pay you $75 a week. Okay, and it goes up to $5,000 a week. Okay, for a triple diamond. Then you have the leaderboard bonuses from $100 to $1,000, and then the power of 3 bonuses with HBN. So that's how the money works with both companies. So we're about to wrap this up. So write this down, guys, or remember this, or take a screenshot. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough, right? So make it in your mind that you're not going to fail, right? You are going to finish what you start, whether it's for your health, right? Many people join because, hey, they want to release weight, they want to lower their blood pressure, they want to lower their cholesterol. Don't fail. Don't quit. The products work, and modify your lifestyle a bit. Eat healthier, have some activity going on for a half hour. You don't have to be crazy in the gym, where you can do a half-hour walk. And when it comes to the business, never quit. Never quit, right? Just be determined to succeed. And so if you guys are on Facebook, we have 5 groups. So the first group is for people who are building the business. So that's the Greener Gangs Family Brand Consultant and Consultant Training Group. Then the 4 other groups are for ourselves and for prospects and anyone that wants to learn about the business, customers and about the products. So the HBN testimonials information group is strictly for people who want to learn about HBN. Okay, so only add people to that group. And when you post in that group, only post about HBN stuff, products or the pay plan. And what I like doing when I do ask one, when they accept the invitation, I'll find the post and I'll tag them in the post. I want them to see, right? So you add them, make sure they accept the invitation, find a post to tag them in, and then message them. Welcome them to the group and tell them, hey, I tagged you in this black seed oil post because I thought, you would be interested in learning about black seed oil. Okay, and then the GoldAsana group, that's the GoldAsana testimonials and information group, only for GoldAsana products, including the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good, the digital subscription. The GoldAsana Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good Together group, that's for people to learn about that subscription. Okay, and then we have the Dream to Drop Weight Warriors group, which is focused on the HBN weight release products. Okay, especially, I believe the group now the website shows the GLP-1 products. So those are the 5 groups you want to be in. And also the bottom 4 people are groups you want to invite your new team members too, and also any prospects or people who want to learn about the business, all right, or products. These are our YouTube channels. So we have the One Team, One Dream channel. That's where most of the training replays are posted. The ones where they're done, where they're conducted on the One Team, One Dream YouTube channel, they're all posted there. Coach Tina, Detox Divas, her replays are posted on her YouTube channel. Coach Will is always posting informational videos on his YouTube channel. He also goes live with some of his training. So make sure you guys subscribe to Coach Will's channel so you can catch his live trains and watch some of his videos. And then Sonic posts the Coach's Corner replays on his channel, right? So these, make sure you guys definitely subscribe and turn on your notifications so you can be notified anytime a new video is posted there, right? So this is our schedule, right? So it's so on Sundays and on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and now Fridays, this is all leadership and training, right? So Sunday and Tuesday is MLM leadership development. Wednesdays we're here for Franchise Factor, and then Coach's Corner is after this at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. East, 9 Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. And Fridays, this if you guys want to attend, this is informal and you can hop on here. This is where you have a chance to ask questions. I host this on Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys have time, you can hop on here. You can ask questions or share some of your successes with the people who attend. We've had an intimate number of people that attend, which is perfect. We go for about 30, 40 minutes. We try not to go over an hour, but just a place where you can come and you can bounce ideas off each other and share things you're doing that work and ask questions. It's fun. So that's on Fridays, and then on Mondays and Thursdays, that's where it's about using the tools to introduce people to the products and to the business. So Mondays is a testimonials call or Zoom, and then Thursdays we have Detox Divas, and then we have the at 5 p.m. Pacific, and then we have the business opportunity overview at 6 p.m. Pacific. Okay, so this is our schedule every week. Next week may be different because it is Christmas on Thursday, so we probably won't have any trainings on any opportunity or Detox Divas Zooms on those days. But this is our schedule, so just be aware of that and make sure you share these with your team members who join, who say they want to build their business. Make sure you plug them in to this training, the information, right? So that pretty much concludes the training. Let me stop the recording.